Did you ever do something and immediately thought, oh my God, did I just really say this? This happened to me a few times in the last month, and I realized I'm becoming more Singaporean every day. In this video, I'm going to talk about some habits I have adapted since moving to Singapore 1 year ago from Switzerland. Quickly to my background, I moved to Singapore 1 year ago and have been living here as an expat, and I've been loving Singapore so much. I really enjoy the different culture. I love the weather, I love the food, and I'm learning new things every day. But the things I'm going to talk about, these are already have become a habit. And stick to the very end, because there I'm going to talk about a habit I've adapted that I don't like and I really need to change again because I think it's really bad for me. Number 1, leaving my phone and belongings everywhere unattended. And I don't know if this is a good or a bad thing, because it's so safe that I feel like I can leave my phone when going to the toilet before the gym class. I just leave it like right next to my bags in the common area. I go to the toilet and I never would think that someone would take it. Or if I go to a restaurant, I leave my bag at the table, I go order my food, I come back. I would never think that somebody would steal it because of the many CCTVs. So I really have to be careful when going back to Switzerland or to another country that I don't continue doing this, because I think at one point this is not gonna end well. Number 2, ordering warm instead of cold water. They serve you warm or even hot water instead of ice cold, even though it's really hot outside. And in the beginning, I was really confused and I thought, why would I drink warm water? It's so hot. And now when I go to eat out at a restaurant, I immediately order warm water. I don't know, the iced colder just isn't for me anymore. It tastes better, the food with warm water. I don't know why. Number 3, I can eat the same dishes every day. Back home in Switzerland, I would cook a different meal or eat out a different meal every single day, and I felt like I need the variety, I need the change. And in here, there are weeks where I eat chicken rice 3 times a week, or I have fish porridge every other day, or I could even, like, when I have leftovers, I can eat from the leftovers for 5 days in a row, no problem. I eat the same durian ice cream every day. I eat the same red bean ice cream potong every single day. I don't get tired of it. This is nothing Singaporean, but it's just a habit I have adapted, or a habit I have started doing ever since moving to Singapore. Leave me in the comments. Do you need different foods every day, or do you like eating the same kind of dishes every day for a while? Number 4, checking the weather app. I am not checking my weather app anymore at all. Back home in Zurich, I was almost obsessed with checking the weather. I wanted to see how warm it is it going to rain, do I need an umbrella? And in here, I have not opened the weather app once, because first of all, it's very unreliable, because it can just start raining any second, it can stop after 10 minutes again. And the weather app shows me 90% rain every single day, even though it doesn't rain for weeks sometimes. What I do is I always have my umbrella with me, just in case that it starts pouring, because that can really happen. Blue sky, and then the next minute it's pouring rain, but then it can stop again in 5 minutes. So it's really unpredictable. Number 5, leaving the house at 10 a.m. to go to the grocery store. And this is something that is only possible because grocery stores are open 24 hours. But for example, when I'm home and I crave something, or I miss something, or I just need something, I would really go down and get what I need. It's because the closest fair price is around 3 minutes walk. But also the weather makes it really easy to just, I don't know, slip into your flip-flops and leave the house. Whereas in Zurich, I had to take on clothes and then maybe would drive with the car to the next store. It's like a really big effort. And I think this is really convenient. The other day, I was even going down to the pharmacy because I needed a plaster and I didn't have one. So I would just go out and get one. And I think this is a really big luxury for me. And I appreciate these 24/7 stores a lot. I don't know, how can people live with grocery stores only open until, like, sometimes they close at 5 or 6 in Switzerland? How is it possible? And the last thing is, and as I mentioned in the beginning, I don't know, I think this is very bad and a very bad habit, and I need to change this. So my English has become Singlish in a way, and Singlish is a form of language they speak in Singapore. It's kind of their local, I wouldn't say slang, but like just a form of how they talk. They shorten the sentences. They use words like can or shiok, or just like simplified sentences. It's for me. And when I text with my friends here in Singapore, my English grammar, it's gone. I would write sentences like, hey girl, can we meet there la can? Or like just like very random, but they would understand, but it's just not grammatically correct. So when I text with my Swiss friends, I really need to make sure that I don't do this, because they wouldn't understand and they would be like, what's happening to you? So this is something I need to be careful and yeah, take care of my English grammar I worked so hard for in school. Watch this video up next if you're interested in seeing or knowing what you need to know before moving to Singapore. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!